Good morning, it's Thursday 28th of July. I'm Tom Elliott and this is my market report. Well, market's having a very tough time at the moment. Two big issues, the ongoing debt issues in Europe, although they have taken a bit of a back seat more recently because of course we've got the impasse between the Republicans and the Democrats over the potential raising of the US debt ceiling. Now 11 years ago the US had a balanced budget under the last year of Bill Clinton in 2000. Since then, President Bush Jr. started two wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. He also cut taxes for wealthy people, which was done, some people say, to favour certain segments within the Republican Party. And of course the global financial crisis started under his watch. Since then, President Obama has dealt with the global financial crisis by throwing money at it. That has made the debt situation worse. As a result, now the US is $14.3 trillion in debt. Now, curiously, in the short run, the debt ceiling probably has to be increased, because if it doesn't, the US will start defaulting on all sorts of payments, and this is what has got the markets very skittish at the moment. Last night the Dow Jones was off almost 200 points, or 1.6%. This morning our market off about 1.3%, or 70 odd points. Now, personally, I think the Republicans and Democrats will come to an agreement, because if they don't, the consequences are just too terrible to think about. The US defaulting on its debt would be catastrophic for world markets. The US dollar would get smashed, global interest rates would go up, the banking system could freeze up again. There are so many terrible consequences, of which I'm sure both the Republicans and the Democrats are aware, that they must come to some sort of deal. However, the deal I think at best is only going to be short term. They'll probably lift the debt ceiling from 14.3 to say $15 trillion. This will give them breathing space out till Christmas. But that'll mean between now and Christmas they have to come to some much longer term plan to cut spending and increase taxes in the States. The Democrats don't want to cut spending, the Republicans don't want to increase taxes. At the moment there just isn't much middle ground. Gold is going gangbusters. It's currently almost 1,620 US an ounce. That's a record high ever. Newcrest Mining is one of the few stocks to be doing quite well over the past week or so. Telstra shares are reasonably firm at $3.03, but just about everything else, whether it's banks, mining, oil and gas, retailing, is being sold off at the moment. Unsurprisingly, the $A is at a post-float record high. It's currently $1.10.3 US cents. I've said in the past I didn't think it would get this high. I've been proved wrong, and I can tell you this: if they don't do a deal in Washington over the debt soon, there's no saying how far the US dollar could fall or how high the Australian dollar could rise. They are really two sides of the same coin. So it is very, very interesting times. Hopefully sanity will prevail. Talk to you again, same time next week.